Man, give me some hot Cheetos. Yeah.
Man, y'all, we got some sad news in the K-pop world, man. I'm really starting to question the whole K-pop thing, man. It's because it's just too much going on. Every week is a major breakup going on, and things is just getting crazy in the K-pop world. And I saw some comments that people were like, just because everybody's breaking up, like, you fall in love with a group and then the next week they breaking up. It's like, this is just too much. It's a roller coaster ride. So the latest group to break up was the Brave Girls. I know y'all probably don't know who. But the Brave Girls have a pretty interesting story. They got signed probably like in maybe 2014, 13, 14, 15-ish. And they had a couple years where they, trying to make it. Company put in money into them. The songs were doing okay, but they weren't doing, well enough for the label to like keep them and keep investing in them. So COVID hit, and one of their videos that they were performing in front of the military, because a lot of K-pop idols, they'll go perform in front of the military to make like extra money, because it's kind of one on the lower scale of things to do. It's like the chilling circuit. So they did one, and it like went viral during COVID, and it like resurrected their career. They came, and it was one of the songs that they had that didn't really do really good, but for some reason it went viral, and then they became like super popular again. They became number one on the charts, and like it was a crazy story. So that's kind of when I found out about them. So they had a couple. This was like in probably 2020, I think it was, and then so in 2021 things kind of opened back up. So they started performing again, and they were putting out new albums, and everything was good. Everything was successful. Their latest album was kind of more of a tribute album. It was called Thank You, and they were like thanking the fans for everything. And it didn't do all that good, but it was. I don't know if they meant for it to do well. So a couple of days ago, everybody wakes up, and all of a sudden, Brave Girls are just announcing that they're no longer with they're disbanding basically.
Did they give like an explanation?
No, that's what they do. Every time they break up, they post a long note saying, "Thank you guys for the support. I know this is so sudden, but everything is okay. Everything is all beautiful and pretty."
What?
That's basically with the
Okay, well that sounds
all of them post that same thing. But I'm like, how are y'all breaking up when y'all are successful? You know what I mean? Like for a successful group to just randomly like break up is just kind of crazy to me.
So that's usually how it go.
What do you think it is?
I don't know, because it's happening like with a lot of the groups there. Like, like it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It's like you don't know what you're going to wake up tomorrow and the next biggest group is going to be just disbanded. Like, and a lot of people are saying it's like money stuff, but I know, they probably don't make too much money. Like, even if they are, you have to be like BTS level to kind of really make money. You have to be so successful. Because these labels, they're paying for everything for these girls. It'd be like 7 members. They're paying for their rent, their food, their, everything. So that stuff costs. So the girls probably and the guys probably don't make a lot of money off of it, but you're getting everything paid for. But it's like, well, would you rather do that, or would you rather, go work at Starbucks or something,
Well, at least it'd be your own. Like, you have your own freedom.
Yeah, I would have to work at Starbucks.
Really?
Yeah. Like low-key, I'd rather do it myself. Like,
I mean, they can tell you to do anything. Like, sheesh.
Yeah.
But that's how it go, though. Like, think of One Direction. Well, Harry Styles, wasn't he in the group?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Normani, she was in the group.
Yep. Fifth Harmony.
Wasn't it One Direction that Harry Styles was in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, every group, look at the Migos. They broke up. They was gonna break up at some point.
They was already broke up.
Yeah, they was.
They were all doing their solo
every group,
stuff.
I feel like every group break up at some point.
So D, like, you don't think since you're a K-pop fan, this kind of threw me for a back. So you can't get invested in these groups?
That's what it seems like. That's the problem what people are having, like in the comments. It's like, yo, you get invested into these groups and then all of a sudden they just break up. You know what I'm saying? For no really big reasons, or maybe it's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, but it's just when things are working out, like, just why mess it up just to go work at Starbucks? Like,
has it happened yet where a group break up and one of the artists take off?
No, yeah, but that's on, like, typically that happens when groups like, because they have groups that they put together who have like it's like a 3-year contract, and people know that, like, so they're only going to be together for a couple years, and then when the time ends, people are still heartbroken. But some of those, groups, they formed. Well, most of them have already companies before that they're signed to. So when they're done, they go to their companies, get in groups, or go solo and be successful. And some of them have done. Like there's one group, G Friend, who was huge, and then randomly they just just broke up out of nowhere, just kind of how Brave Girls did. And some of them did go on to have okay careers. It's nothing like the main group when they're together. It's nothing like it, but it's rare for them to most of them just go work at Starbucks.
Who the Beyonce of the group? Who you think finna go crazy?
Who's the one that's gonna make it out?
Like, this the one that's gonna take on the solo career.
I don't know. None of them.
Oh, damn.
Just because they solo, you got to be super talented to have you know what I'm saying, to go solo and to do your thing. And most of these groups just work out as groups, like solos is, what I mean, we got Beyonce out here and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
who's do you know the Beyonce of K-pop?
BTS.
So I had another question with the BTS. So they're super successful. Like they have the most streams, I think, than like everybody.
They're the most successful artists right
Yeah.
there.
So why is it that doesn't like exclude them in some type of way, or even be able to like push it back? I guess being in the military like that. I feel like if that was happening in the U.S., they wouldn't let Beyonce or Jay-Z go
they had
to the
that
military.
Oh, of course, but they had that rule before, like, really, the K-pop industry exploded. That's kind of what it was. They never thought K-pop was going to be this big, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of before that. I think they're working on changing the rules now, you know what I'm saying? But it's just something that was grandfathered in.
And aren't they in Korea?
Yeah, South Korea.
Yeah, Korea got some wild laws. Like I believe you can't even wear jeans out there. You wear jeans. They have a law where if you get convicted, your next 3 generations convicted as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have some wild.
I don't know about South Korea. I mean, it is crazy. You can't even smoke weed out there. They'll like throw you in jail for smoking weed, which is crazy. Like you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing.
I guess like how do they even get weed over there?
I mean, they be smoking but when people get caught, they make it a big deal.
Yeah, I seen.
They'll drag you through the media when you go into court. Paparazzi out there for smoking weed. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but
it's true, man. Come on,
yeah.
man.
But so K-pop get the L of the week for me, man. It's a crazy world right now that's going on over there. So I don't know.
That's sad.
But yeah, that's all I got for K-pop, man. For y'all, I'm just hurt right now because I was a huge Brave Girls fan.
How long? So you had been listening to them since they had already.
Yeah, since they went viral, in 2020. I had caught on to the story because I was like, this is crazy. Because they were just about to disband and about to break up. Literally, they were moving out of their dorm. And then this thing went viral and they came back together and blew up.
Yeah, but it didn't make a difference. That's crazy.
Just to break up now, and it's crazy, man. Sad
Damn
world.
it, K-pop.
Thanks for watching. We just hit that 11K, so we're on our way to 12. So make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.